Okay. All right. You ready?
All right. Hello, everybody. This video here is our end of our time in New England, in Pittsfield, in New York State. So we are done. At least that's what we say. We are done here. So mostly I just want to take you along on the last week and a half of our time here in New England. It is beautiful right now. Like, as you can see, even just out our back door, there's a little bit of fall foliage. Our last weekend off, we are going to Stowe, Vermont. If you haven't heard, Stowe is the most quintessential, iconic fall destination. We have some friends coming, and like, what better place to bring them? And then we're going to work many days, and then we're gonna be driving back home. And if you haven't noticed, videos are a little bit different because now I'm an iPhone girly. Holla! We are here on our very last weekend in the Berkshires before we head back home. And we do have something special planned because we have some friends coming, and we're driving up to Vermont because it is peak right now. But I just wanted to show you, when you live in the Berkshires or in Western Massachusetts, whatever, and people are coming to visit you, this is the proper greeting. We have, apple cider and apple cider donuts. That's just how you have to greet people when they come to visit you. Like, look at them. I'm not gonna eat them now. I'm gonna be strong. They smell so good. But it's gonna be such a cozy and fun last weekend. I'm a little bit sad. Gabriel is working tonight, but they apparently didn't need me to pick up, so I feel like I have some extra free time here before we leave. The first thing I am doing is stopping at Guido's, and Guido's is like an elevated Whole Foods that is always packed. Like, I don't know if you can see, but the parking lot is, it's a bit crammy, okay? But I stopped there specifically to get this honey roasted peanut butter that I'm bringing home for my family. And then I noticed it's pistachio cream. If you've never tried pistachio, oh my gosh. Sorry, you're like bounced on the steering wheel right now. If you've not tried pistachio cream, this is your sign to try it. Very hard to find. I guess if you're in Massachusetts, go to Guido's. But the rest of the time, I'm heading to like my favorite nostalgic places in the area. I thought about going to, like, you know, I had a list at the beginning of this assignment of all the places I want to try. I was like, oh, I could cross a few more off my list. And I was like, no, we're only doing nostalgia this week. So that's what's happening. Okay, I want to tell you about the few nostalgic places that are, well, they're now nostalgic for me in the Berkshires, okay? The first one is where I am going right now, and that is the Lost Lamb, and it's this patisserie place in Stockbridge. Stockbridge is iconic. It's so cute. They sell maple cream there. If you've heard me talk about maple cream, you know. And they just have really good little desserts. It's really little, really cute. Just, I'm going there right now, actually. And then for dinner in the same town as Once Upon a Table, it was like a farm to table place. I'm really hoping we can go again before we leave. I don't know if the time I went there was just a core memory and now I'm gonna go ruin it, but I'm willing to try. Then there's Windy Hill Farm, and that is actually an apple orchard, which you can go and pick your own apples, which is just a fun activity. But you can also go into their store and buy apples, apple cider. It's like a garden store. They've got all kinds of cute stuff. So that is also really fun. Then there is also Haven in Lenox, which is actually a brunch place, but I go there just for the maple cardamom latte. Like, I will go wait in line just for that latte, and I will not even be bummed about that. I don't think there's a problem with that. Gosh, where else is like super nostalgic for me? I think there's a place we just went to yesterday for the very first time that would have been nostalgic for me if I would have gone earlier, and that is 51 Park Restaurant and Tavern. It's in this old house. It's beautifully done. And they had this pumpkin espresso martini, which was probably the best cocktail I've ever had in my life. And I'm not a big cocktail girl, so that's like, it was really good. But those are just my like little nostalgic places that I'm hoping to go to before we have to leave after like living here for a year, which is just like crazy. So this is maple cream. It's basically maple syrup just turned until it turns into cream. And then I got some madeleines to bring back because I overheard her saying that the chef here trained in Paris. Seems very French. And then I always get chai because their chai here I think is delicious, and then I add pumpkin because why not? Okay, every other place in my life, I'm never drinking apple cider. And now, I bought a jug of apple cider. And it's just the thing to do. And I'm not mad about it, but... Tonight is the night. At 7, I go to work for the first night of a stretch for the last time. So I do stretches 6 on, however many off. And this is going to be the last stretch, so I'm going to work at 7, but it's like 72 degrees out at the end of October. So I'm sitting outside, finishing my book before I have to go to work for 6 nights, sipping coffee because night shift, and like looking at some cute views, you know. And then it will be the last big stretch of work until we're all done. 6 more nights. Oops. 5 more nights. 4 more nights. It's my last maple cardamom latte from Haven. Kind of sad. 3 more nights. 3, Gabriel. 1 more week. Okay, this is the last chance. The last chance, Duncan, to redeem yourself for all your sins that you've committed to me. But we'll see. Okay, this one's actually good. No, I promise. Oh. I mean,
It's just weird. That was such a sigh of disapproval.
That was so like, you haven't tasted the other ones I've tried. No, this one's good. I matched it completely to one of their specialty drinks though. Because you could just, at Dunkin' on Mondays, with any purchase, you get a free iced or regular hot coffee, but you can add whatever you want in it. So I just mirrored one of the specialty coffees. And I didn't, sometimes I'll like lessen the pumps or something. I was like, no, I'm gonna do it exactly. It's all right, you know? It's okay. 2 more nights. 2 more nights. Where's your pet? 2 more nights. One of the things I will say about night shift is you have to work it in a row. Because look, night number 5. I'm so much peppier than night number 1. You know, you feel great now. Cheers to the world. Gabriel's not peppy. One more time. It's the last night. It's the last night, Gabriel. It's Halloween.